Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Samara. Welcome in all those that might be ninja watching because I know Pete's still going. Don't think Dad Build is going. I didn't see no thumbnail for him. Are you? Are you that cold?
Yeah,
Is it that cold out there? Wow.
40.
Mrs. Mouse. Okay, Samara. Ooh. Unfortunately, it's nice and warm here, so I can't. I'm trying to keep cool here. Don't get too cold. I mean, if you need to depart because it's freezing, do it. Oh, you missed one heck of a shingdings last night. You missed some real shenanigans last night.
I
We
bet
ended
I
up
did.
going. Oh yeah, I was pulling all the ringers last night. Go back and watch it for a while. You'll see how wound up I was last night.
Eh,
I was pulling the trigger last night. No, I was going to ask you about that tomorrow. I'm glad you. So it sounds like you had the best cruise. Nice, sweet. Um, Glad you had a good time. How are you doing, Richard?
I wish it was warmer.
Oh man, Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. I know y'all probably are still. I know some of you guys are probably over there watching the Orioles, but fortunately, our Orioles
Yeah,
aren't doing so hot tonight. Looks
I'd
like
rather just
Case.
not watch it.
Yeah, the Royals seem to have their numbers tonight. But still got 3 outs to go. Anyways, but yeah, welcome in, guys. Yeah, you missed a good time last night. And then hopefully John Spaceship Ears will be joining us and Mama D will be joining us. They'll tell you, they can tell you how crazy. In fact, it was so fun last night. We actually went 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Dang, that's one of the longer ones recently.
Yeah, it is.
It brings back memories of Jess.
Saturday. Yeah.
It brings back memory of Jess and her and you having 3 to 4 hour streams.
Yeah, we did. I mean, the longest one we ever had was where we had that guest. We did 3 hours and we ended up talking, and then we probably talked another 2 hours after that. Dave
Yeah.
Stragan, welcome in, my friend. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see you, buddy. Because honestly, I don't know. I don't know how many may be here tonight because I don't think Dad Builds is streaming tonight unless he's doing
No,
it
he
later.
might
I
not
don't know.
be.
I didn't see no thumbnails pop out for him. But John, oh, did you make it? Did you make it to where you were going, John? Did you make it safe? I guess I better. I guess I better move over to. So I can see the chat and see what everybody's saying. Nice, you're in North
Oh,
Carolina. Good.
uh,
Oh, that's
Dave.
right.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why he's
on a
not going.
cruise.
I remember that now. Yeah, I do remember them
Yeah.
saying, Katie Wise, welcome in. Well, here's the kicker out of this, guys. Um, and I'll wait till we get some more people into. There may be a possibility that there may be a pop up stream tomorrow because I'm seriously thinking
Oh,
of going over to St. Augustine. So there may
okay.
just be a St. Augustine sighting
Okay.
um, tomorrow. Hope on the channel. I'll do it through the travel channel and through this stream channel. I'll stream through both. That way you can choose whichever one you want to come through. But yeah, I'm thinking of going over there and spending a little time and well, that's good. As long as they have fun. So I guess that means it's my job to close out Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah.
That means what kind of shenanigans can we pull out of our hats tonight?
Oh boy.
See, Katie White, when Katie White came through last night, oh, you missed it, Richard. Katie White came through. She missed all the things. Jason will tell you. Jason will tell you what kind of crazy night it was last night.
Yeah.
Nope, that game just got over. Baltimore. Okay, so KC did win. I hate to see that because I always pull for Orioles when it's not facing my Tigers, and the Tigers did the number on them the last weekend. They actually swept them all last weekend. But how are you, Katie? How are you, John? Welcome in, guys. Hopefully, we're gonna have some more. Hopefully, we're gonna have some more guests here in a few minutes coming over. And then we'll talk about tomorrow.
Yeah. A lot of people were in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Yes, I am cold. It's about, it's in the high 40s, so not bad. But
you are now part of the Nanook tribe of the North, apparently. Nice. I'm glad you got a letter from Mickey Mouse tomorrow on your cruise. That's cool.
there you go. That's my new look. There you go.
No, now you're Ken. Now Molly thinks you're Kenny from South Park. And hello, Jen. Hello, Monorail Molly. See, it's still early in the evening. We need to get Molly on here for a while. She needs to come in here.
This is not early. Come on.
This is early.
No.
It's only 10:30.
No.
This is early. It's 10:30. This is early.
No.
Listen, if it's not after 12 or 1 a.m. Eastern time, it's early.
No.
Yes.
Better watch it. I'm gonna start sending Dave some Starbucks gift cards in the mail.
You want to know, is the sun still out where you're at? Hello,
Yeah.
Mama D. Welcome in. Now
There
get your tail in here so you can tell Richard how crazy last night was.
Look at that.
She'll tell you how. You really missed it because you would have had fun joining in on the laugh last night. I'm telling you, the shenanigans got pulled last night. You're talking about being derailed. It was derailed last night.
I have Mohawk now.
Yes, you do. Well, there you go. Hey, I had the Mohawk last night, so we can always add the Mohawk tonight.
The heck?
Mohawk hat.
I'm gonna have to screenshot that. Thank you, Dave. I got it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. You want me to send proof?
Now, hey, but at least I don't look like a red marshmallow. And Mama D said you look like a red marshmallow. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here tonight. You know what? Because I know a lot. Some of us all usually hang out at Dad Builds, but you know what? Tonight we can just hang out and chill. And now, Mama D, when are you going to get Tateo in here? We got some more shenanigans to pull. Of course, after last night, I'm pretty sure I might have scared John. I'm pretty sure I might have scared John and Mama D the way I was going. I was definitely hyped up last night.
Oh boy!
Go watch it. You'll see how hyped up I was. In a good mood. I actually had a good day. Work was a good day. I mean, wasn't tired, and so I was definitely full tilt, built, ready for shenanigans. All right, Miss Mama D, you know your place will be waiting for you. Awesome. Oh, yeah, exactly, John. Not me. Actually, you're right. It wasn't me. I was an innocent angel last night.
Like I always say, it always starts and always ends with Mr. Dave over here.
No, I was innocent angel last night.
It always starts and always ends with Mr. Dave. I didn't say you did it. I didn't say you did it. I just said it always starts and it always ends with Mr. Dave.
Last night, I will admit, it was all me. Last night, it was all me. Not even the chat.
You better watch it. I could start to try to get Pete back over here and try to have him call all of us up again.
Listen, his show's over, so I don't.
I did it once. Yeah, I did it once. I could do it again.
Listen, he's not streaming now, so who knows
He
what.
might come on. That I'm kind of a little worried. He might come on this time. Yeah, I won't be trying to call him unless his ears are ringing by now, and he might just come on just because of that.
I can guarantee you he's watching.
Yeah, he's watching.
But
he's always watching.
But
he has to make sure everyone in the Godfather line is all correct.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hello.
John, hey, welcome in, John.
How's it going?
Not too bad.
Good.
I promise we won't go crazy tonight. I'm still in a good mood, but tell Richard I was in a really good mood last night, wasn't I?
You were in a very good mood, and you promised us some surprises tonight, as I recall. After we,
I didn't actually. I did not. I didn't work on them, so y'all stay.
All right, fair enough.
No, but I actually do got some good. I do got some prizes, and we're going to talk about it.
Nice.
But it has to do with tomorrow, and it'll probably be a live stream for anybody that loves St. Augustine. I will probably be streaming from St. Augustine tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I thought you meant the real St. Augustine. You're talking about the town.
I am. No. I'm going to St. Augustine.
Oh, okay. Not the person.
Yep.
Got it.
Nope. I am talking the real St. Augustine tomorrow.
Hello,
Mama D.
Hello. It's been a long time.
Now, Mama D can keep you in line, Richard.
Oh, she's not here for me. She's here for Mr. Dave over here.
Not me. I'm an angel.
Right here. Him.
Molly, you need to come in.
Right there next to me.
Right here.
Next to me. You can point to the chat, Richard. All I'm doing is going this way. I'm going the right way.
All of us are pointing. It's all Dave's fault.
Right there. Oh no, right there, and there.
Oh gosh.
Hey, at least you're using this finger.
At least I'm not trying to use the middle finger and flipping people off.
Well, it could really be a full house, Molly. If you want to come in, it would be nice to see you in here. It's always good to see two of my favorite ladies on here. There's always, like the haunted house says, there's always room for another.
That's right. We have 999 happy hosts here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about happy ghosts, I always like the history behind the haunted mansion in the different worlds, different lands that they have. That's always interesting to me.
Yeah. There are a lot of interesting differences, that's for sure.
Speaking of which, guys,
every park will have it. I think that's the most drastic, if I remember correctly.
Which one?
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Well, in Paris, it's completely different. It even has a different name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the one in Tokyo has a statue that's themed off of Joe Road, if I remember correctly.
Joe Rogan?
Rody.
Oh, Rody.
Road.
I thought you said Joe Rogan.
No, Joe Rody. Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Who's Joe? Wait, Joe Rogan. Isn't he an actor?
Yes, that is an actor. Oh, gosh.
Oh, did we lose Dave?
No, he just keeps popping back and forth like every 2 minutes.
He froze in a very odd position.
Yeah, his screen's black to me right now.
I kind of like that. That should be the thumbnail.
Yeah.
How are you, Miss D? How's it going?
It's going.
Yeah,
it's going.
Feeling better?
I had another rough night again last night. And
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I just can't sleep at night. And then I sleep a little bit, a couple hours during the day, like on and off.
He might have had his computer overheat again. He's had that problem a few times.
Yeah. He needs to blow on it. Oh, there he goes.
Yep. So
maybe he might switch over to a cell phone. His cell phone doesn't overheat at least.
It's the Dave non-Dave show.
It's the Dave non-Dave show. Man, he needs to create that as a main one. The Dave non-Dave show without Dave.
Well, that happened to me last night. You know? He invited me on, and then suddenly I was there.
Oh, yeah, and then he's gone. Thank you for coming to the Richard Hour.
That happened to me too.
This is the Blooming Cheese Hour. We're going to be talking all about. We'll be talking about Disney food all the time.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love Disney food.
Disney food.
Yeah, Disney food. There's a lot of new stuff that just came out for Disneyland coming out because the 70th.
Yeah.
There he is.
Welcome back. It looks like you're on the phone now.
I don't know. I've got to take this phone back to. I have to take this phone into. It overheated again, and I hadn't had it on the charger. I hadn't used it all day, and again, it overheated real quick.
Ooh. So, Dave, have you ever thought of? Is it one of those that you can put a fan underneath, like a? Is it a laptop?
I thought so, but
yeah. I've used
like
those before, and it worked.
Well, but at the same time, I'm getting ready to. I may switch it out where I may go back to using the other Android and using that and using this to lose the chat, because this one, as long as I had it, unless it's been being used out in the sun for streaming, never is overheated. This one, it's brand new. Should not be overheating this quick.
No, there's something wrong with the You need to bring it back, Dave.
Yeah, I need to talk to them and find out what the world's going on with, because it's just overheating too fast.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
can't really help. I don't know of a way. Well, make sure, Dave.
Oh, there's Corby Sinclair. Welcome in. Who else?
I know. Dave, make sure that your cell phone is not on. It's on low power mode. Because if I remember correctly, if it's on low power mode, it makes it so it does not overheat.
Okay, do you know how to do that, Richard?
I know iPhones pretty well, but I don't think I know Androids.
I don't. Yeah, Android. Well. You probably have to go to, because I have an Android.
Yeah, I think it has to be setting somewhere.
Which one do you
have? Maybe it's on power saving, maybe.
Power saving or low power mode. Yeah.
I put the power saving on. Maybe that'll keep it from overheating.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I know that helps.
Yeah,
but
no, that,
hopefully,
it shouldn't, Corby. I don't know why it's overheating like this,
yeah.
but it shouldn't because I've got both fans on now, so it should keep the room cool. So it should keep the.
Go into mode and routines. I think you may be able to.
Yeah.
Well, I've got
anyway.
it on low power now. I've got it on power saving mode, so
Yeah,
it
It's
should.
called battery saver mode. Yeah.
Battery saver. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it'll
it
probably
makes sense, it's a
it'll keep it
system.
from
Yeah.
overheating, maybe.
You can still
But-
go live with it, even with it on low power mode, and I'm fine
Yeah,
with that.
I mean, it's doing fine, so maybe it'll cool it down a little bit, but
Or just
still,
put
it
an ice
shouldn't.
cube under it.
Here's the
It-
funny thing, Dave. All these years that I've lived in Seattle, okay, all these years, I have not had one phone overheat. I have not had one phone overheat. It doesn't get hot enough for it to overheat over here.
Well, yeah, that's understand, but now see, the only time I've actually had phones that have gotten close to overheating is when I'm streaming in the parks, and of course, then you're
Yeah.
dealing with the heat, you're dealing with using the apps, so now you're talking double the
Yeah,
heat on the
double
phone.
whammy. And
So,
on top of that, you're trying to keep it warm because guess what? You're trying to charge up the battery because the battery's almost dead.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So a way I found out a way around that, Dave, is GoPro or a visual camera that is not the phone. Virtual camera.
Well,
sorry.
and that's the next thing. Right now, my thing is I've got to. Well, first thing was to replace my desktop,
Yeah.
and I've got that'll be here next.
Yep.
Get that next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, you said, yeah.
Yes. And then I know my sister's supposed to be sending me her laptop. So then after that, it's as soon as I get the house and everything straightened out again, then the
Yeah.
next thing is to get a GoPro and
Yep.
hey, Christian Sanchez, welcome in, buddy. Welcome
Yeah,
in.
it costs a little bit for a GoPro, but sometimes it's worth it, especially if you know that your battery's not gonna fry.
You know, it depends on which ones are. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not too bad on Amazon. You can get them for decent price on Amazon.
Yeah, I've seen them as low as $45. So.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen them for like 49. I could get them for like
49,
69.
Yeah.
And of course, the more expensive one, which
Yep.
ends up coming with more equipment. But
Yep, they have. I got one of them that is with more equipment, but it's in the storage. But it was worth probably about $300. So it was a GoPro Black. It's able to go underwater and all that cool stuff. I'll use it when I get to Florida.
Yep.
I have it for
Now-
Florida. I don't have it for here.
now I got a question for you. What pin? I know you were talking about what pin were you talking about when you were talking about in the mod chat today?
Oh, the pin I was talking about that's not there, but I know that they have it online, but they don't have it at the store because it's too new, I guess, or they just don't have it in stock. That is the it just released like 4 days ago, and it was the pizza. What is that called? Oh gosh, Pizza Planet, and it's the truck, and it's on a pin.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
the
a
one that
pizza-
probably delivers the pizza 24/7 on the cruise lines. Okay, that works for me.
the Pizza Planet truck from
Toy Story.
Toy Story. Yes.
Yeah, and Toy Story 2.
Oh, it's a good looking pin too. I like it because it has a holographic back end. The back
Nice.
end of it's not metal; it's see through
Nice.
on the. So it's going to be a very nice pin. Yeah.
Nice. And Howard, Mama.
Once I get it.
Howard, I gotta ask my two people down here, one to the right, one to the left. How I'm feeling from last night.
Okay. It took me a while. I mean, I couldn't fall asleep, so I was up all night.
Well, see, we had so much fun. I woke you up. There you go. That's why I was insomniacs last night.
No.
I think it was
Oh, boy.
because of that Abraham Lincoln picture. It kept her up all night.
Oh,
Could have been. Oh, go check the stream out. You'll have to see that one for yourself. AB, welcome in, buddy. Hello, AB. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully, so we'll have another person joining us fairly here. But anyways, how are you? Did you guys have a good John and Debbie? Did you guys have a good Saturday?
Yeah, I did online grocery shopping again, so got a few things I needed to get at Whole Foods. Trying to eat
Right.
proper.
Nice.
Properly. Try to get
Welcome
some
in, Mike Beachman. Hello, hello, hello.
Mike
Oh, we're
Beachman.
in. Man, we're gonna have to start building a grandstand here with the numbers building up. We're gonna have
exactly.
to. I'm gonna have to
We're
start
getting
building a
pretty
grandstand
good.
in here in a minute. In the chat room.
Some bleachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standing room only. Anyway, and of course, since now we got a lot of people in here, now I'm going to say this. Guys, you guys see the gentleman in the far right corner of the screen. Please go check him out on May 6th. Guys, if we could get it, let's get his link into there on the Grand and Miraculous. I'm telling you, with the stuff that he has shared with a specific few of us, you guys are going to enjoy his content. He's going to bring you good content. And we know he's a good guy. He's done plenty of interviews. He's become, honestly, you've become a good friend to me, John.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Dave.
And I'm looking forward to you. And like I said, like people have passed on to me and helped me. I'm now trying to do the same, so that I know it's kind of hard for you to hear it, but that you're going to hear me pushing you out like anybody else, any other content creator that comes in here.
Yep.
You're very, very kind, Dave. If I could just make some people happy and share a few things, I'll consider my job well done.
That's all about it. Now we just got to get the one to the right of you.
Yep.
Get her channel going.
That's right.
Yeah,
We've
Miss
been-
Mama D's.
Yeah.
Have we not? Hey, Richard, have we not been trying to talk her into it since last November?
I know.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be more next year now, but
Okay.
Don't
Well,
worry,
there's
we
no
will keeping.
Rush. Yeah,
We
I
will
want you
be
to feel
heckling
better
you
before
until you
start
get your channel going, Mama
live.
D. And I can already see the name of it, Mama D's Moonshine Variety Show.
Oh gosh. The Mama D's
No.
Moonshine Hour. Okay.
no,
I
no,
can
no,
see it.
There
It'll
we
be
go.
right around 7 o'clock.
I love it.
No.
And if
Well,
if
she has a
so,
shirt
Hey,
on, right?
wait a minute. Wait a
we
minute.
could
You're
get
the one.
some real good characters to come on to Mama D's Moonshine Hour too.
Hold on. Now you're the one that was wearing the Mama D Moonshine shirt last night, and Jack can verify that. You showed everybody.
Oh, that's
He
gonna
had a
haunt
shirt
her.
on that said Moonshine, Mama D.
Oh gosh.
The
You
big
know
red-
what?
and-
You know what, Dave?
Hey, Richard.
When
And it
Mama
had
D
a
does
red-
ever make her stream,
Hey, Richard.
when she ever does make her lives or what her channel, I will make the shirt that has the Mama D Moonshine T-shirt.
Oh, she already got one. She's got a red cup on that shirt. It had the red solo cup on it.
Hold on, Richard. Hold on.
I got to see that again then.
It is cute. I will say this. I know we're picking on her, but it was a cute shirt. It wasn't it, John. It really was a nice shirt.
Love
I
it.
love it. I don't know who made it for her, but it was quite a nice shirt. Okay, where did Molly go to? She's supposed to be joining us here.
There it is.
Oh,
There you
yep,
go.
See, it has a red cup too.
yep.
This should-
Has the red cup.
and then it says Mama D.
Oh, it says Mama D in the bottom. Okay.
No, it
Yep.
says Mama.
Hold on, guys. Here's one of our other favorite ladies. And guys, make sure we get the link in there for the Triple C show tomorrow, because I know the special guest is Rob Fuzz. Hello, Molly.
Oh,
Hello, Jen.
that's gonna be fun tomorrow then. Rob
Yes.
Fuzz.
Oh well, listen, their shows are always fun.
Yeah.
They do a great job. Tina, Molly, Tina, Angela. So you'll be down one tomorrow.
What code? Yeah, they're gonna be down too tomorrow because I'm not gonna be there for the Triple C show either.
Oh no!
I have a very good reason though.
Oh,
I'm sure you do.
It is my son, who is a senior in college,
Yeah.
who plays baseball. It is his very last college baseball game,
oh,
and it's
Well,
senior.
that you need to be there. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Molly.
I have to
No,
go.
it's sad. And like you've said, at this point in time, it's a sad, but yet a wonderful thing at the same time.
It is. It's bittersweet. You know,
Yeah.
he had a good run, but now it's time to just move on to the next chapter.
Yep.
Yep.
So, but I will be live tomorrow night. Shameless plug. I won't be on Triple C show, but I will be on Shade Room Runway tomorrow
Yep.
night on Zippity Doo Dug's channel.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, here we go. More
Yep.
fashion.
This is
Oh,
gonna
more
be fun.
fashion things from. Oh boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So if we can get the link for that, let's make sure we put. Guys, can we put if mods? Can we get the links for both the Triple C and Runway for Zippity Doo Dug show for tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, guess
we're
who's on
doing,
top of it already? I have to ask. I already know who's on top of it.
We're doing Kentucky Derby fashion.
Okay, I'm going to tell you now. If I see Doug coming out in a horse costume, I'm turning it off. I'm telling you that now.
Just make sure you watch the stream from the very beginning so you see the intro.
Oh
It will
no!
not disappoint.
So yes, make sure.
Are you
Yep.
going to hand out mint juleps? Isn't that Kentucky
Kelsey
Derby?
might be. Kelsey
Oh,
might be.
very good.
So
I just got
I
one
hope everyone
question
can
for
join
you.
us.
Are y'all going to be drinking Kentucky bourbon when you're doing it? Because you know it is Kentucky. It was the
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby, and you got to have Kentucky bourbon when you're doing it.
That would be nice. Yes.
I'm gonna crash out.
But see,
Well, I think
and
am I-
you
am
got
I
a
lagging?
good. Hey
Am I
Jen, you got a
lagging?
good supplier next to you.
Good job.
I think I'm lagging.
Just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, yeah.
Yeah, you look good though. Oh, you lost her.
Yep, we lost her. And see, she's got a good supplier. I'm a D.
Oh, that is a good point, Dave. Kentucky
They
Derby
make-
is Kentucky Derby is where the mint julep also started.
That's
Yep,
right.
yep,
Why I
yep.
mentioned it.
So that's the best place to get the mint julep. Also.
Oh yeah, there you go. And you got the supplier because most of that is based off of moonshine.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff.
Oh
It's-
gosh.
And you better
Yeah.
get your pots mixing, Mama D.
Dave, have you ever had the mint juleps in Disneyland?
No, I have not.
In New
Stephanie,
Orleans?
I need to get. I'm trying to get out to Disneyland. That's one of my big goals to get out there.
They're pretty good.
and thank
Obviously,
you,
they're not
Debbie.
alcoholic, but they're still pretty good. even
I'll
though-
forget.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. It's got to have alcohol in it. If I'm going to do the
Not in Disneyland, my
Not
friend.
in Disneyland. Okay, yes, they have versions that have alcohol in Disneyland now, but the
Oh, inside
original
the park?
ones for the longest time they were
Mm.
non-alcoholic. Yeah.
But
see
is
that's
that
it. Okay.
33 or is it in Blue Bayou or you can actually get it at the walk-up stand?
Yeah.
Oh, we did not.
Both, I think, isn't it? I think now. I know Blue Bayou is alcoholic drinks now.
Sure.
It's one of the new places that has alcohol. if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
That's a big change. For many, many, many decades,
Yeah.
Disneyland didn't have any alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know,
it did. You just had to know where to go.
True.
Most people did not know this, but Club 33 from the
Yes.
very beginning had alcohol.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, hey,
People
just
those places
hey,
could-
John, or you do it what we talked about last night with the kids. You know, when they drove the cars out of the gate that you were
Yeah,
telling them
that's
about.
right.
Just stop the car in the middle of the track, jump out, stash the alcohol in the bushes, and then keep driving. And
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a famous story about kids at grad night. You know, they were smuggling alcohol.
we're just doing.
Dang. I seen people trying to do that.
Have a good
for
night,
grad
Mike.
night.
Have a good night, Corby.
They tried to do it at Disneyland, and it was around 95, and I heard stories of them. I'm thinking out milk cartridges and then throwing them over the fence to try to get them into the.
Now I
bucket.
will tell you this:
I'm like,
you want to?
and you
I
just
will
walk
say
over
this.
there, pick it up, and hey, here's my alcohol.
I will tell you this: you want a decent one that has some nice tasting. And I know not everybody's a big fan of it, but the green and the blue milk that they use over in Galaxy's Edge,
Yeah.
it is pretty. I can't remember if it's the blue or the green one that actually is pretty decent with alcohol in it. I gotta
Okay.
remember. It's been a while since I had that, but it actually one of them actually is pretty decent with the alcohol in it.
Another good one is Hollywood Studios. A lot of people know about the slushies that you can get there. Pretty popular, I would say, but you can get those also with vodka. So
there you go, vodka. We're
go.
rocking. We're talking.
So
Bring out the vodka, baby.
I would prefer probably the Minute Maid lemonade. Icy. It's pretty good. I'd give it a pretty high.
I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
So need to try this. I need to mix vodka with Dr. Pepper. I wonder what that is.
Oh.
Ew.
Time to start
Well,
experimenting.
on that, I might just have to head out of here. Oh,
I told you,
gosh.
hey, I told you it could be carrying on. I may not have the photos I was going to do, but because I was taking care of some other things.
Well, when they opened up California Adventure, they had to have wine tasting. You can't have a California theme park without wine tasting. So
Yeah.
No,
you have to have alcohol there.
yeah, my only thing about which is generally the food and wine festival for them, correct, John?
Yeah, that's where they host it. Yeah.
And see, to me, that their food and wine, it's pretty decent, but I will still take
A lot
Epcot
smaller.
food and wine.
It's
I
a
will
lot
take food and wine's Epcot over
Sure.
DCA.
It's a lot smaller.
It's smaller.
Yeah.
I get to experience it next year for the first time, by the way.
Nice.
But at the same time, if you look into the scheduling, I'm also going over to Knott's Berry Farm and having their Boysenberry Festival at the same time.
That's right. That's this time of year. That's right.
That's Boysenberry Festival at Knott's Berry Farm. So I'm getting both done at once.
Hey, Richard, when you go to both places, see which
First
trash
time
cans are
ever.
taller, because we
It
got to
will
get
be
a
my-
motorized trash can for somebody in here.
I have will be officially, I guess, my second time ever to Knott's Berry Farm, but I don't remember my first time because I was roughly about 3.
Oh,
I guess.
God. I've been to Knott's Berry Farm once, and I can still remember it.
I can't remember it.
They've added more rides and have expanded since the last time I was there. I was a teenager when my grandparents were living out there in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
And I remember, I mean, you want to talk about a thrilling but a scared ride. And I'm sure it's probably long gone by now, but you were raised in a basket and then you were dropped and a parachute opened up.
Oh.
That ride was exhilarating. You want talking about an exhilarating, blood curdling, fun thing. You thought that picture last night was fun? Ooh.
Now, I have not been to Knott's. Like I said, I've been to it once, but I was 3 years old. Didn't go on any of the rides. I don't think. I guess I could have if it was a kiddie ride.
And there's. Oh no! Oops, sorry. Thank you for letting me know, John.
Oh,
there we go. Welcome back. We got our good friend Jen back.
She's knocking on the door.
You mean you didn't let her? You had her in the backstage and not let her in?
Yeah.
Didn't show up. It usually shows a 1. Normally it shows me a 1 on there, and it didn't for some reason.
Oh,
nope, I had to put it in the chat. You gonna let me in or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, Jan. Jan, you know I would never keep you out.
He's done that to me too.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Debbie. Come on now.
I'm gonna go, Dave. See ya.
All right, Richard. Have a good evening, buddy.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't take it personally, Molly.
Anyway,
was
so
just gonna say, should I take that personally?
Oh boy.
Now you're in trouble, Richard.
That's all right. We have
Uh-oh.
ways to get Dave back, right, Molly?
don't worry, I'll get Richard to come to Baltimore next year when I can't come. And while I'm on my
Do you see the
No.
water?
Richard is never going to come to Baltimore.
Henry, do you see the water?
Hey, Dave, when you were in Knott's, did you have the chicken? Do you remember it? Because the big thing people argue
I think
about,
I did have the chicken. It was pretty good back then.
yeah, the big thing people argue about is whether the chicken at Knott's or in the Plaza Inn in Disneyland is better.
Why
I was
is
splash
Mitch
on.
is still
Does
here?
it show up for you?
Anyways, now you were telling us, Jen, finish telling us about your son and everything that's because
Yeah, he graduates in 2 weeks from college. And
Wow.
yeah, I'm going to have a son that's a college graduate. That's just nuts. That's crazy. So
Big life
yeah,
goal.
he was supposed to have his last game today, but it's been raining for days. So they moved it to tomorrow. And it's
What's the
supposed to rain
forecast like
tomorrow
tomorrow?
too.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it any better
Oh, no.
tomorrow?
No,
Hmm.
no. But the thing is, their team is not qualifying for playoffs, but the playoffs start Monday. So I'm lagging again, aren't I?
What does auto clicker do?
You seem okay.
Should I try
it
it?
Okay,
seemed okay.
maybe it's
Yeah,
just on my
he's a
end.
little, yeah.
Might be a little lagging,
So-
but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, that's
If
exciting.
they
When-
get out of control, we'll blame
kick me out.
Jonathan. Now
Just
we'll
kick
just
me
blame
out.
Jonathan.
when is the actual
I would
graduation?
never kick my favorite ladies out. Never.
My poor
Dude,
Jonathan.
how do you get the
Thank you,
snowball
Dave.
gun?
When's the actual graduation ceremony at?
Yeah.
May 17th.
17th.
you.
Wow, it's soon.
Man, see that's everybody.
What
Because
is
I
his
don't know
plan?
when does Preston actually graduate?
It's
Because I
It's at
know
the end of the
school.
month.
the end of this, yeah, the end
Okay,
of
so
this.
this is at the end of the month. Because I know your son's around our seniors got one more week,
Builder watch.
and then our graduation for our high school is in 2
This
weeks.
on my wrist?
Yeah, it seems like all the colleges are now, and then the high schools will
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
later in the
Oh
month.
yeah, Florida they've been having 3 to 4 graduations in the last several days. So
Mm.
you know, because you got so many schools that are graduating.
Bro.
Yep.
I don't know. I might
remember
finish my
my
degree
grad-
one
I
day
remember
when I'm
my
dead and buried.
Graduation was in June. Because that's when we ended school.
When I was back in school, we didn't get out until the first week of June for
June,
seniors.
right. It was around Father's Day. It was usually around Father's Day when school was over.
Well, I actually got out a week before
Wait,
Father's
what do
Day.
you
Our
want?
graduation was
Thereabouts.
always around Father's Day.
Yeah, this thing was about that.
Why you, Jonathan? I don't know, because it's just easy to do it, I guess. You're
I'm
just
not
there.
launching hoverboards at people. I'm launching hoverboards.
Okay. Jonathan, the link is in. Jonathan, if you want to come on, the link is in there. I'm going to open it up to the mods. Anybody that wants to. Yes, Stephanie Keogh, you did. I'm telling you, it's a vodka night. We need some vodka.
Hi, Stephanie. What is his plans for after college, Jen?
I'm not real sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
He's coming home, and he says he wants to take a little bit of time off,
That's
and
fine.
then we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah,
Do you hear that
that's
shotgun?
that's fine. He's
So
entitled.
he's a real good kid.
He worked hard.
I'm
He
not
worked for those
worried.
4 years. Yeah, he worked hard for those 4
Mhm.
years. He has the right to to rest. I get that.
Yeah, not too long though, just a little bit.
Well, yeah.
There's no rush getting into working the rest of your life. That's for
No,
sure.
exactly.
Not at all.
I don't know.
Take a little break.
All you do is work until you get to retire, and time goes fast after. And once you get out of your 30s, time goes fast.
More or less.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Shut up, bro.
I mean,
We're going
What is?
some of us, there's some of us in here that are still young. Rest of us have got some mileage on them.
Well, that won't be me.
I'm not. Listen, I've got some mileage on me too now. Unfortunately,
I think we all have some mileage. Yeah.
Yep.
you know, I just happen to good. I just happen to get the good mileage.
Well, Dave, you look a lot
Except
younger.
maybe the hairdo right now.
Yes,
Dave.
Yeah. If you have that mohawk back on, you'll look older or younger.
Surf
I'm
Bum says,
What,
speak for
you talking
yourself.
this one?
not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
boy.
that one.
Wait, you think
You look like that guy out of Guardians of the Galaxy with the
you're bringing me somewhere?
big thing on his head.
Oh Lord! Hey, at least I ain't bringing up. At least I ain't bringing up the 8 picture from last night.
Yeah, let's not do that. Did you hear about this, Jen?
Oh, you all missed your wild shenanigans last night.
I don't know if it was wild or not. It's just Dave went off and he decided to do an AI artist thing in the middle of the show.
Right, exactly.
And he came out with this weird picture of Abraham Lincoln as the devil with horns and everything. It was very bizarre.
It was
Oh, wait, I think I saw that in the mod chat. Was that put in the mod chat?
yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
I was wondering what that was.
it was quite interesting
Yeah.
to say
I
the
was
least.
wondering what that was.
Hey,
It looked
at
good.
least it did a good job of covering up my face because it used my face, but it turned out to be more like Abraham Lincoln. So hey, it got me off the hook.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that one.
Wow. A year of shenanigans. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was on a roll last night.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know what your prompt was.
was
I don't want to know
rare.
what you typed in there.
I was
He
just
was
in a
a
good mood.
rare-
Listen, it actually for the first time in a week, because a lot of you guys know that. I mean, I have to move out at the end of the month out of this house. I've had a cousin that got arrested last weekend.
Which is like,
So, and it's still waiting on this probate. It just is getting worse. It just seems like everything was getting worse and worse every week. And last night, yesterday was the first full good day. No stress, no nothing, not even at work. And I was good to go. So I just let loose last night and I was bringing the shenanigans and having fun.
I went straight to bed after the news and merch show last night. I was so tired. That Joel Payne man, oof,
yeah.
he just knocked it all out of us. He just
Yeah.
He
Well,
gave
I
it-
was wondering if we were going to have to fix Debbie because she said her heart melted. So
I was definitely in awe. I was definitely in awe.
Joel was dropping some good truths, but yes, he gave him quite a monologue, that's for sure.
He sure did.
yeah, I got to go back and catch that. I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch that sometime between now and beginning of next week.
Oh my
But
god.
that's a problem with us. He's on the West Coast, isn't he, Jen?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a problem with us West Coasters. We'll talk your ear off by the time you want to go to bed.
True.
We were doing a good job. I was doing a good job of keeping everybody up till what did we go? 2 hours and 43 minutes last night.
Yeah, it was
Something
almost
like
3
that.
hours.
Wow.
We started. We started at 11:15 and it was well after 1 o'clock when we finished.
And I was
Or
almost
almost
sleeping
2.
pulling
by then.
hair
Actually,
out
it
of
was
my-
after 2.
I was almost pulling hair out of my head because I couldn't get my camera working.
Oh yeah, she was having camera issues. So yeah,
Oh,
it was,
it's good now.
Oh wait, I'm blue.
Yeah, now I finally got it to work again. So I had to use the computer one, not the one that Pete sent me.
okay. What's that all about, Stephanie? I see that shocked look. What's that all about?
Oh, I understand.
Did she see the picture, maybe?
She might not. She might have just saw that picture for the first time, probably.
Check the mod chat stuff.
I know. I was bad.
You were fine. I just want to know what you typed to get that picture.
You know, I didn't type nothing weird. I just typed in some normal stuff, and that's what it came out. I don't
You got a
understand it.
satanic Abraham Lincoln out of it. That's impressive.
I actually was trying to get it to look more like more like one of those and I can't remember what they call them from the Greek mythology, but I was trying to get it to more look like the the half horse, half human type thing
Oh, a centaur?
with the horns, and that's what it gave me.
Yeah, that wasn't a centaur. No.
No, I know it wasn't. That was definitely not a centaur.
I've seen centaurs in Harry Potter. That was not that.
Yeah, I know. Listen, hey, I can't help it. If I get back into college, then I gotta stop staying up late because I'll be too busy doing homework. But right now I got too much free time.
Too much free time. No such thing.
Yeah.
Because if my goal is actually and say that'll be the thing. Hopefully next year I'll be able to get back to school and finish my degree. But we'll see, and then you might not see me up as late.
It'll be
Well, there are
silly.
also satyrs and fawns and minotaurs, and I don't know what you were trying to think of, but I don't think it was any of those.
No, it didn't come out the way I had typed into it.
Not quite Medusa.
No, I wasn't even close to Medusa.
Although it would turn you to stone if you looked at
It actually looked like more like most of the high school students. Hey, I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of good students, but you got to remember, I've worked at a high school and a middle school for 20 years. I've seen these kids, and a good portion of them have no, and this is being serious, they have no respect for authority. So,
Doug says that a lot too with the kids that he has on his
and
bus.
he's just a bride driver.
Yeah.
And he deals with them. Don't deal with them so much, but we clean up the mess that they make. They don't.
Yeah.
Dude,
Now, now,
what do I
thank
do?
goodness
Stephanie
Stephanie gets the cute. Stephanie gets the cute looking one. She
Well,
does
they can
the elementary one. So
They can create a little havoc themselves. Those little
yeah,
ones can be
but
little,
when their havoc is cute havoc. These guys, when they cause havoc,
Dude.
you just want to take them and
Oh, I'm cut.
I'm sorry if you're hearing some voices in the background.
that's all
it's
right,
okay.
No problem. No problem.
I hear worse in my house. It's all good.
Dude.
I'm sure, Stephanie. I'm going to tell you, and I'm sure, Stephanie, you could back me up. We could act between me and you and Doug. We could probably tell these guys some stories that would make them turn redder than tomatoes. Which what some of these elementary kids all the way up to high school pull and do and say and wear and
And
Hi,
smell.
Pete.
honestly, we used to have a dress code. There ain't no dress code anymore. Some of these kids, some of the stuff that they wear, they might as well not be wearing nothing. I mean, that's the issue.
Or they roll out of bed in their pajamas and come to school in their pajamas.
There you go.
That's
Go
the
ahead.
thing in his high school is that they have a
Oh,
pajama.
hold on. Here comes Pete.
Grabs you while we dig the ball. Like, I think he doesn't hold on. Hold on, where you guys can run.
Put the phone down, and I'm just gonna play a video game in the background. That
Okay.
way you've got it too. That way two people are.
I can't hear.
I can't hear him.
I heard put the phone down.
You can't hear me. Never mind. You can't hear me. I'm playing with myself. Come on.
What did he say?
What did he say, Debbie?
What did he say?
We couldn't hear him at all.
I can't hear him, so he goes, I'm going to go back to playing with myself now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, never mind. Wait, what color are you getting?
Oh, well,
I try to keep him in line. I try my hardest.
there's our Pete. There's our Pete call for the night.
Okay, there you go.
Debbie, you're getting so red.
Speaking of red as tomatoes,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get off my name. Bye.
Well,
Oh, I tell
I
you.
think you're redder than
Anyway,
that
but-
picture last night. That Abraham Lincoln was pretty red too.
Oh my gosh.
Well, That's what happens when you get in the heat. Yeah, it gets hot. Sometimes you get burnt.
When you get in the heat, it is definitely hot.
Well, some heat can be good though. It depends on what kind of heat.
No.
Not touching that.
Oh, gosh.
Nope.
Is that Danny DeVito picture? No.
Oh, you just made me
Oh.
choke.
Are you okay, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, hey, it goes back to what a lot of people says. You never know what's going to happen on my shows, but that's what makes it fun.
Oh, we know what's going to happen on your shows.
Expect the unexpected.
Exactly right. Speaking unexpected, though, seriously, unless something goes wrong again tomorrow, there may be a possible stream from St. Augustine tomorrow afternoon, guys. I may walk around the town of St. Augustine and along Matanza Bay, let y'all see the bloody river is basically what it's called. And then y'all, I'll let you, for any of you guys don't know, what we call Matanza Bay is actually Spanish for blood river or something similar to that, but that's because 120 French Huguenots' heads were, and they were tossed into, and it's not to be mean, but that's the history. They tried to attack the French, but the French got caught up in a storm, they got caught up on a barge and were taken prison by the thing, and they were forced to either turn to Catholic or they were executed.
Wow.
And they were put in the bay, and that's why it's called Matanza. Yeah, but that's the history, and I'm not trying to be mean. That's just the history of St. Augustine,
Mhm.
and that's why it's called Matanza Bay.
St. Augustine is a great place.
Oh, I love St. Augustine. I mean, I love the hot, and if you love good ghost stories, there you go, St. Augustine.
No thanks. I'll
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah. I love the certain streets of the cobblestones.
Yes, George Street is one of my favorite streets.
Yeah, I love it.
So, Jen, you don't like taking those ghost tours in various cities where they tell you
I-
all of the
I
history?
did that. I did that once or twice.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I've been on a few.
Hey, here's a question for you guys. Here's a question. Do you know that there's still one country that owns a little piece of land inside the U.S. territory?
Huh?
I don't
Territory
think I
or continental?
No, it's just a very small piece. If y'all know that. Yep, they do too, Stephanie.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I've heard that.
Hello, Pete.
There's also one in downtown Fort Lauderdale that has one too.
Yes, I'm probably going to go to St. Augustine, Florida tomorrow.
Do you know that they have a place called the Gun on Gun Club Road that is called the St. Augustine Gun Club? So, are you aware of this place?
Not that I'm aware of, but then again, I don't. Last time I shot guns was military and the police academy.
It's known for it was some of the biggest gunfights in all of Florida.
You know, I might have heard that. Actually, I think you're true. There is truth to that, I believe.
Some of the gates of people. But you can go over there. I would have loved to have trained for that, but then I found out it had involved birds, and I said, no, never mind. I thought it was something totally different. But you can go down there and check it out.
Yeah, I might have to, because I was just asking them. I said, do they realize that there's still a small piece in St. Augustine that's owned by a foreign country that when we bought Florida, that is still owned by that same foreign country.
What's the country?
Well, who did we buy? If y'all remember your history, who did we buy Florida from? It was the only one that did not get turned away from the English.
It was Spain.
England did not own Florida at all.
Yeah, it was Spain.
Correct.
Hey,
They actually, there's a piece in there that actually, when they sold Florida, that they said this certain amount of space because there's a statue of Queen. What was that queen? One of their queens at that time, and it had to stay there, so it's still maintained. It's still part of Spain. Thing.
It's all part of the historical.
Yep. Yeah, she can hear you, I think. Can you hear him, Debbie?
Debbie, can you hear me?
but we have, yes.
Debbie, I want you to know that, this is a historical thing, and I was training for the cockfights until I found out they involve birds, and then I let it all go.
Speaking of shenanigans.
Okay.
I don't think Debbie understands.
Just a historical moment with you.
There you go. There you go. It's the historical hour.
I'm still really-
Hey, my ancestors came from Spain.
Historical or hysterical?
Oh, probably.
I can't. What? He's breaking up.
All right.
So you're saying Spain still owns land in Florida? Is
Yeah.
that right?
It's in a fenced-in area, and I will actually that'll be one of the areas that I will be taking if I do the stream tomorrow. I will take you. That is still part of Spain property because they were when they sold us, they wanted that property to remain with the statue of Queen
Isabella?
Isabel. Thank you, Queen Isabella.
So do you have to show your passport to go there?
No. No. You actually see it. It's got you can look through there. You just can't walk on that property because they keep it fenced off.
Huh.
But yeah,
Oh, is it like an embassy?
it's maintained by the I guarantee it's maintained by the city and the historical society.
Hmm.
But the property actually still is owned by the country of Spain,
So
unless
how
that's
is it different?
changed
Is it
somewhere.
like
But
an embassy?
The
Because
United
embassies
States,
are owned by other countries.
the United States acquired Florida from Spain through the Annams Owners Treaty, or the Transcontinental Treaty of 1819.
exactly. As soon as we beat it, it happened shortly after we beat the English and formed our own country. Several years later, we ended up buying Spain sold.
The treaty was signed by U.S. Secretary of State John Quincy Adams and
Yep.
Spanish Minister Luis de Onis ceded both East and West Florida to the United States. In exchange, the U.S. agreed to assume liability for $5 million in damages claimed by American citizens against Spain.
No, I don't know what the full agreement was on it. That I'd have to look at that, but yeah, that was.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yes.
Yes.
That I think that 11:30 on a Saturday night is not the time that I need a history lesson.
I'm sorry.
I find it fascinating, but I'm not retaining any of this information.
Well, hey, nobody's going to retain it. The only reason why I retain it because I'm a big history buff.
Like if there's going to be a quiz tomorrow, I'm going to
There's no
fail.
pop quiz.
Just saying.
Yeah.
No pop quiz. Trust me, no pop quiz.
Okay, good. Because I'm going to fail.
Well, then you do what I do. You just go pay under the table and buy the cheat answers.
Depends on how much moonshine you've drank.
Don't have to buy moonshine. You just pay under the table and buy the answers. That's what you do.
Oh, Stephanie's pulling out the other historical figures.
Oh my goodness. That's way too much
Those
than
are-
I can handle right now.
I guarantee you, if I was a kid now, I'd be in a lot of trouble with some of the stuff I pull.
Wait, say that again. If you were
I
a
said,
kid,
if I was a kid, if I was still a kid today, I'd be in a lot of trouble with some of the stuff I'd be pulling.
I'd buy that.
I believe it.
I
Hey,
think-
it's not. Listen, it was not me who put some bouncing snakes out of a teacher's drawer when she opened the door and all over
that's
the place.
tame. That's pretty tame as those things go.
Oh no, it was better when she sat down on the whoopee cushion after that.
Dave, don't tell me you did this. Please don't tell me that you did this.
Hey, I'm not.
Were you a
Please
troublemaker?
Sharing stories. I don't know.
Were you a
Dave,
troublemaker in school?
Yes,
I think you were.
trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, but it paid off because you know what? I was a teacher's pet. So
How would you be a teacher's pet and be a troublemaker at the same time?
very easy. You just have to be smart about it.
You apologized a lot.
No, no. Actually, most of the time I was a teacher's pet.
I was a
At least
teacher.
you
Oh,
got
no.
the facts.
Uh-oh, Stephanie said she can give us a real quick pop quiz.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think
Nope.
that's happening.
No, thank you.
No pop quizzes.
Right. You know, and actually, Stephanie, if I had you as a teacher, I'd probably banging a rattle racers or standing in the corner. I bet.
Banging erasers. I don't think they bang erasers anymore, Dave.
No, they haven't done that. But yeah, I probably would be
Lots of
missing a lot of recesses. Nah, that was like I said. I pulled a couple of pranks, but honestly, here's the thing about that. I did it to a couple of teachers that really teed me off. And one of the teachers, well, no, here's the thing. One of those teachers nearly ruined my life because when I was here's the thing. When I was in the
Wait,
kid,
how old were you?
Oh my God.
oh, when I pulled
How
the
old were
prank,
you?
I was in
when
high
this
school when I
story.
pulled the prank.
Okay.
But this teacher was overrunning a program when I was like going into preschool, kindergarten age. They called it the Sesame Street program. Well, when I was younger, and I know you guys probably all won't
Were
believe
you
this.
Oscar the Grouch?
No, I was actually quiet, shy, withdraw. I hung out by myself, and and that teacher wanted to label me. Now, you tell me when you got a kid that's quiet and shy, and just because he don't want to, you try to avoid hanging, it's not doing the work. Was doing the work, but I really didn't hang out with the kids when it came to doing certain functions much. Now you tell me where in the hell you try to label a kid incorrigible. He actually wanted to put on my permanent record that I was incorrigible just because I didn't. You want to tell me where you get that?
That doesn't even make any sense, actually.
Mhm.
Thank you, Debbie. That's the point. That was the whole point. My mom got pissed. She pulled me out of there real quick. I mean, we knew I had trouble reading because English and math were always my hardest subjects. Of course, I got him back twice. I got sick on his desk once, and of course, he found the whoopee cushions and the snakes coming out. I can admit it now because nothing can happen.
Yeah, the statute of limitations is passed now, Dave.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
So incorrigible is a very odd thing to put on someone's record.
Yeah.
Did he mean that you were incorrigible and that you were impossible to improve, or
Well, think about what you tell me. How is incorrigible defined
well,
by the Webster's Dictionary?
you can't improve it. It's someone that you can't improve.
Right.
And it's causing trouble, it's always causing trouble and disruptions.
Okay.
Now, you tell me how I would have been labeled incorrigible just because I was being quiet, withdrawn, and shy.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I wasn't hurting anybody. I wasn't doing that. And that's what that guy wanted. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. Well, these days they just give you some medicine. They wouldn't put incorrigible on your record.
Well, even with that, John, it wouldn't have been medicine. I was just because I was quiet and shy. Medicine wouldn't help. It was just
I know. But my point is, they have different remedies over different time spans for different things.
My problem is now these days, My problem is now we're labeling too much on these kids when a good old-fashioned Board of Education would clear up some of the issues we have. I mean, I
Sure
can
would.
guarantee you every one of us came from the old school, and I'm sure most of us
Oh yeah,
felt the Board of Education.
I was
Yep.
brought up by a bunch of good old nuns. I know what you mean.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know about the nuns. Nuns can get a little crazy now. My God.
But I get your point. There's definitely different standards. That's for sure.
Yeah, they get away with too much these days. And every time teacher tries to do
Well,
something,
a lot of it is because if the parent, if you do something to your child in school, the parents come at you and sue you.
yeah, and then the school backs down like a bunch of chickens.
Mm-hmm.
They have to because they don't want the lawsuits.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. That's why it would be easy to put a bunch of whoopee cushions and snakes in the desk now these days.
Oh my gosh, Dave.
Why? I'm not saying, I'm just suggesting.
The king of shenanigans since
Regards.
kindergarten.
I don't think I think he's had that since he was a kid. He never lost it.
That halo is getting pretty rusty above your head there.
I know.
The more you talk.
Nah, it's still good. Nice and shiny. Look how bright it is.
Yep. I don't know.
Anyway.
At least he's not giving us the eyes, Jen.
Oh no, what did he just say? Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
Jonathan Chong.
I just looked up.
Jonathan get into this one. I wasn't even involved.
I
That,
knew
that's Pete doing that one.
it. And Dad, what?
How do you get from incorrigible to endowed? That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to know.
Is he incorrigibly endowed?
Oh, that's something.
Oh.
Dave, you okay up there?
Yeah. Speaking of JC, hello,
Hey.
Jonathan. Welcome.
There he is.
Hey.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Are we gonna get the tour of the strip club tonight?
No, I'm not even near that area. I'm at the waterfront, so you can see the airport from here. Oh, well, Pete was in chat earlier and calling you, so I was having a laugh. I'm like, what if he asked me to go over there? Like you did last time. I turned his camera around.
Are you having a conversation?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you. Anyway.
Looks nice out there.
Yeah. How's your weather? Has it warmed up any for you, Jonathan?
So I have a sweat top with me, but I'm wearing a t-shirt over a long sleeve right now. So it's getting cold for you guys. You'd be freezing because you guys are Florida. Well, you're from Florida, but I'm used to it. It's like 7-8 degrees right now, so it is cold per se, but we're used to it. So if it gets colder, I have a top to put on. There's the airport over there. I'm gonna walk down this way and find a seat.
No, Tina hasn't been in, Pete.
There's my CN Tower.
It looks so nice out there with all the lights.
I know.
It does.
I like
Yeah, but it's foggy right now. Even the moon is foggy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then that's. Oh, you better be careful. I hope you don't turn into a werewolf and start howling at the moon. Oh,
That's you, Dave, not me.
oh no! Actually, where I'm staying at here's not me, but I have joined in because believe it or not, I actually got the house I'm staying at. The house to the left of me actually have 5 where they're dogs, but they're mixed with wolves. They're wolf dogs, and they are double the size of a normal dog. And I'll tell you, when the moons howl, and all 5 of them are howling loud.
Hold on, what are wolf dogs? Are they
It's a mixture of wolf and regular dogs,
okay?
but they're more wolves, but they have dog DNA. So they're trainable and they can be trained to be friendly and all that, but you know they still have that wild instinct of a wolf.
So they're not huskies, then.
No, they're double, but
Okay.
they're bigger than huskies. These things are bigger than huskies.
That's scary.
These things are bigger than Saint. Listen, these things are bigger than Saint Bernards.
Yeah, I've seen a YouTube channel that does things about their wolf dog, and they can be friendly, but they are very different.
Yeah,
Those
because
legal to own?
yeah,
You're
You're allowed to legally own them?
they're legally owned.
Because they are
Wow.
part
They're
dogs.
just-
'Cause
They
since
just
they're
have to
part
be
dogs,
careful because they're friendly dogs, but because of that natural wolf instinct, they can be predatorial to like. In fact, the people that are letting me stay at the house, one of them actually almost got one of their goats. So they still have that natural wolf instinct for attacking predatorial. So
Wow.
yeah, you have to be very careful in the way you're training them and the way you're taking care of them. So
No
that's
thanks.
different.
Michael J. Fox played one of them, right?
Wolfman.
In the movie.
yeah, he was in the wolf.
Teen
Yeah.
Wolf.
The wolf man.
I was actually picturing those dogs. Did you ever see Hunger Games when they
Oh,
unleash
yeah.
those big dogs? That's what I'm thinking in my mind that they look like.
They might be. I haven't seen no. I'd have to actually look at the movie to see if they.
Wow. Sounds scary.
Yeah.
I mean, they're very friendly. I mean, you just have to be careful because they are, like I said, because of the wolf DNA in them, they can be predatorial.
Hmm.
Dave, have you ever had any pets?
Yeah. They look
yeah.
like this.
Listen, I've had fish. I've had dogs. I've had hamsters. I've had gerbils.
Yeah, I've had me too. I've had hamsters. I had
Mhm.
frogs.
What I need right now is
Turtles.
I need a pit full of alligators and great white sharks. Keep the undesirables around.
Oh my
Sorry,
gosh.
don't have any of those. I've got shrimp in my fish tank.
Nah, the only thing shrimp's good for is eating them.
That's
Hi,
what
Joe.
Joel Dad wants to do. Every time I talk to him, he's like, I want to eat your shrimp. I'm like, no. And he complains about his cat.
Hey, shrimp is good. You just throw them in a little pan, you fry them. There you go. Crispy shrimp.
No thanks.
Anyways,
See.
so I do got to ask, did you guys decide, Jen, whether you guys are going to get to make to the 70th Disneyland?
Yeah, I don't think we're going out to Disneyland, unfortunately. I just wasn't able to work it out. So thanks for bringing that up. Now I feel like crap.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No.
Well, look at it this way. But then August will be here, and then you'll get to see me.
Yay.
Well, my camera's really dark. You can't even see me.
So see, there you go. Because look, the first 2 people I expect to see is you and Mama D.
Oh, you're going to see us, all
outside
right.
of John. Outside of John, who's picking me
You're
up.
going to see us so much. You're going to say, when is this meetup over? I've seen them enough.
Exactly.
Nah, that'll never happen.
The only thing I want to see is your butt up on the stage for karaoke. That's what I want to
Yes.
see.
Yes.
Oh no, I told you that. I told you I'm retired on that.
No, you're not. No.
I'm retired on that.
If I have to drag you up there, I will.
You know, everybody said that last year, and then everybody got there and everybody sang.
Yep.
Well,
Well
but that's because they were movable objects. I am the opposite. I am the enforceable, unmovable object. Because when I get stubborn and I get locked in, you ain't moving this enforceable object.
Okay, so let me ask you
I
a question
know.
then.
What's up, John?
Let's say,
I see you crack. I see you cracking the smile over there.
so let's say you're sitting at the table enjoying a drink, you know, the company, and I come over to you and I grab your hand and say, "Come on, Dave, let's go sing a song." What are you going to say to me?
Mm-hmm.
She had to use that one because you know I'm not going to be
Exactly.
able to say no.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
sharpen up your singing skills.
I ban myself. You know,
Wait, what did Pete say? Unfortunately,
in charge.
What is going on?
What?
How do you ban yourself?
How do you ban yourself from your own meetup, Pete?
Hello, Neil. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Welcome into the craziness. Of course, at least, hey, John and Debbie. At least it's not as crazy it was last night.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's so
it won't get as crazy as it did last night. I promise
I
you
feel
that.
like I need to go back and watch the replay. I feel like I missed a lot.
It wasn't. We've had wilder nights. It was
We-
just really
yeah, we had
odd with
wilder
this
nights.
Abraham
We
Lincoln
had-
showing up.
No,
Many-
they just weren't. They where it normally comes from everybody else or anything, and I'm sort of on a little crazy. Last night I was the whole show.
You were bouncing around like an animatronic gone bad.
You're drinking Smirnoffs.
Yeah.
No, but I can bring one right now.
Or was it
I thought it
Mountain
was
Dew?
vodka.
No, I actually didn't drink a lot of pop last night. It was just natural. I told you. You guys actually caught me on the first good day that I've had all week long since everything started going wrong last Saturday night. So, and that's all it was. It was just good, clean fun, good day.
Nice.
And these
Glad
nice
to hear
people
that
in
you had a
Toronto
good
are
day.
these nice people in Toronto are just wondering why this guy Dave is talking about Abraham Lincoln.
Well, there's a boat in front of the camera. You can't quite see it. It's a little,
It's a
one
pretty
of
view.
those, one of those dinghies. I believe it's the police because they're the harbor police for the water boats is just down 2 buildings down to the right of me. So I think they're just strolling about. So maybe they heard Dave causing trouble.
Not me. No, actually, wait a minute. You're the one that's there, JC. Hold on. And, they might be keeping an eye on you.
I haven't said a word. You're the one speaking.
Yes, but I can go back. How many streams can I go back on Friday nights where all the trouble was coming from? And I'm sure the evidence can lay to a certain person. And it won't be me.
I'm
Don't
not the
throw
one
your
that
friend
created that.
under the bus like that.
I'm not the one that created that devil Abraham Lincoln thing. Whatever that was.
Oh God, that'll take a little bit of while to live down.
Yeah, he's got a point.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
I
didn't.
got an
I did-
animatronic. Then I'm going to boycott Disney if they ever put that in the 3D.
And Neil says no swimming, Jonathan.
I don't want to swim in here. It's like Ontario. Hamilton's just up the road that way.
Oh, Pete's at it again.
Yeah. Pete's delegating. Wait, Debbie can only handle 4 people at a time?
In the closet makeout room.
Oh.
4 is quite a bit, no?
Is that 4 plus Debbie, or is that 4 including Debbie in the makeout room?
Is it a
Does
walk-in
it matter?
closet?
It's still...
What kind of closet?
Debbie, what do you
is it?
think of that? Is it you plus
I-
4, or Or are you included in the 4? It sounds like you're in charge of that.
Yep, it sounds like
I don't know what to say about that. I guess I could be plus me.
Jill is right. 4 people in a closet is cramped. Let's rethink this.
Yeah,
Well,
yes,
it could be a walk-in closet.
that could be. It depends on how big the walk-in closet it is.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Pete, you have to be there so you could pay the bill. You're not getting out of it that quick.
there you go.
When are you and Pete gonna do another bet over a cupcake? Need a rematch.
Oh, goodness. We have talked about that. We have to find just the right bet at the right moment. It'll happen. 2.0 will happen. Maybe at the meetup. We might have to do something at the meetup.
I like to be included with that, Jen.
Oh, meaning you want to put a cupcake in my face, or you want to put a
No.
cupcake in his face?
In his face.
Or you want the cupcake? Oh,
Yeah, we should put one in Debbie's face.
No!
Oh, you could dish it, but
Well,
you can't
I
take
look
it,
at it
Mama
this way.
D.
I look at it this way. Cincinnati teams haven't been doing so well compared to Detroit, so y'all know that.
I'm really good at smashing cupcakes. Did you see how good I did getting that frosting all up his nose?
Yes.
he did.
Well, then maybe we'll have to try
It
that
wasn't
on this
bad. It was
channel
a nice artistic
and go
sperm.
for it.
I did. It was all like on one
Moonshine
side,
cupcake?
so I wanted to even it out.
Yeah.
Moonshine
also-
cupcake.
You can also make a bet
Ooh.
where the penalty in the end is Preston gets to do one. Because Preston's what was it? The piece of bread with the cream? That was pretty
He
epic.
did. He did. He
Wow,
did the whipped
yeah,
cream.
that was something else.
Yep, sure
You
did.
need to supersize that cream though.
Supersize the cream?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Or is
Hey.
he not?
That came from Mama D.
What?
Just saying. Mama
John,
D is
I just
supersizing
want
the
you
cream.
to know that notice I'm behaving tonight.
Oh, so far.
If you call it behaving, Dave,
Super.
if that's what you call behaving, I don't know.
What? I'm behaving. I ain't doing nothing here. Now, I mean, I can pull out my antics,
I don't know.
and
yet.
I don't
We're
have
gonna
no,
to get
and I have no
clarification from Debbie.
sleeves to pull them out of, but I can pull them out.
I'm still trying to parse that. Are you talking like a cinnamon roll with lots of cream on top?
Are we talking whipped cream or
Yeah.
ice cream or sour cream? What kind of
Whatever.
cream?
Whatever cream that you can find. your
Spoiled
hand-
cream? Cream
Okay.
gone bad? I don't know. Or British double cream.
See, Ready Whip, Cool Whip. I mean,
There you go.
coffee cream.
Neil's got it. There you go.
There's so many different types of.
Well, you want to make it really sticky and heavy, so whatever the kind of cream.
We'll just leave the pies out while we're at it. Oh, we lost Jen.
Oh, that just got done. Yeah, Debbie broke Jen.
Yeah. Just
Whatever.
whatever happens to be around, I guess. Oh Lord.
Oh,
Oh, and now you got the full name, Debbie. Uh-oh.
oh, you're getting the full name. Actually, I kind of like that, Joe. And since a certain Guardians are in the same league as the Detroit, that might be a good bet between me and Molly to see who's in first place at the time
Oh,
of the meetup.
we can maybe do that. Okay.
I'll
All right.
go with that bet. I'll take that then. I'll take it, and I won't even fight if
Oh my
Guardians are in first at that time.
So if the Tigers are ahead of the Guardians, are you going to be able to look at me and put a cupcake in my face?
Maybe a little bit, but I won't smash it all over the place. I might do better. I might just get the ready clip and go.
Oh my gosh, David. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say.
He's just gonna spray it all.
Look, Debbie, your cream talk awakened Neil.
Yeah. No, Dave's talking about spraying.
I'm glad to do some service to you.
Yeah, he's on a roll now. You got everybody you got everybody woke up there, Debbie.
Mama D. You're correct.
This is why we love Mama D.
Oh my gosh. Where am I getting these thoughts from?
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I think we all were.
You mentioned you had a lack of sleep. Maybe that's it.
Maybe you should stop hanging around on certain shows.
She's hallucinating now about cream.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, now Neil says Debbie. He never.
I never.
Mama D. Make sure you take a deep breath there, Mama D.
Yep.
Oh, that's what it is. Dave is the devil in disguise tonight.
Don't look at. Hey, I've been behaving. I've been behaving, Jill.
Well, it went straight through me and onto Debbie. No, Pete.
It's not going to be.
You will be at the Baltimore. You'll be at the Baltimore, Maryland.
Yeah, I think Debbie's using the same prompts Dave was last night. Come up with that.
Oh, what's JC doing?
I just want somewhere to have more light, so you can see me more.
Are you posing?
There, now we can see you.
You have to paint me like with your French girls.
I was waiting for the airplane to land so I could show you guys the airplane taking off the landing, but we missed one. So.
Hey, wow. Neil just said, John, Debbie might be using AI to come up with cream stories. I ain't even touching that one.
Yeah.
No way I'm touching that one.
What I said is that she's clearly not using your prompts. JC's now posing. Oh, exciting. Wow.
Whoa, look at that.
We need some Patreon for this.
Yeah.
Is this the fan stream? It's after midnight. I guess anything goes now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's after midnight. It's anything go now.
It's after
I think it's been going for a long while now.
The cream talk is over, so
this is tame compared to your outfit on Shade Room. That was an amazing outfit.
I only worn that 3 times. That gold suit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The one made in China. which you spotted. I wasn't gonna say it today. I go, what fashion design does this come from? It's made gold. And she's like, not a chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
It's a Temu special.
This is before Temu, but yes, it's somewhere.
Well, hey, all I will say is, I mean, speaking of Baltimore, I know for the ones of us that are going, I'm actually looking forward to being there this year and hanging out with everybody and just looking for a good fun time.
Well, now you have to bring a can of cream, apparently, a Ready Whip.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know. Are you sure?
No, we don't need any cream with Dave. No. No. Dave is banned from having any sort of cream all weekend. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
I'm not going to touch that one.
Nah, we'll stick to the cupcakes.
Well, cupcakes have cream.
If that goes, we'll stick to the cupcakes.
Cream filled cupcake.
Yep.
Or jelly donuts. Those work too.
Oh my god! You gonna shove a jelly donut in my face?
Mm.
Is that
Well,
what
you
you're
know,
saying?
that kind of, hey, one thing about it is if it's a jelly donut, that's when you just open your mouth and go, hungry, hungry hippo, hungry, hungry hippo. Okay, I just broke John.
Oh boy.
I broke 3 of them. A new record.
Oh Lord.
Oh. Well, now I just hit a new record. I broke 3 people in one shot.
I'm wondering if maybe coming to this meetup is a bad idea.
You think?
I think it's going to be interesting, to say the least.
No, but I will tell you this. You guys will see, like on the night of the semi-formal, you guys will you will see a side of me that none of y'all really see, and that'll be how dressed up I can actually be.
Oh,
Ooh.
Should talk about shade room.
okay.
Wow. We should have a live shade room with you.
We talked about
Yeah.
that.
You can walk
No,
up and down the road.
actually,
We talked about doing
I will
shade
tell
room
you
with
this,
everybody
because
at the
I
cocktail
don't-
party.
let me put it to you this way. I don't bring, during the summer months, especially down here in Florida, I don't bring out what I usually bring out, and that's bring out my ties too often during the summer. Because it's too hot to wear the ties in the summer. So you'll see me probably in a tie and
Please wear
That's
something
the-
in addition to the tie, though.
Yeah,
Yes,
not just
please.
the
well, I plan on it.
Wear the
I plan
tie?
on it,
You just gonna
John.
wear the tie, or
I
just
don't need you dressed up as Thunder Down Under.
No, I will be. I will be professionally dressed. The shenanigans when it comes to that to the rest of everybody else.
That can go many ways, Dave. It depends on what kind of professional you're talking about.
I can just imagine
A
Dave walking up and
Business
down the runway.
professional. A business professional.
Dave will
Let's-
be walking up and down the runway spraying cream with everybody with his Ready Whip.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh, not well. We now have graduated John into the John has graduated into the joining us.
Picking up
There
what
we
you're
go.
putting down, my friend.
There's a picture I can't get out of my head now. Thank you, John.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, the
So that's
shenanigans.
fine. That was my question.
No.
That was my
No.
question. If you just gonna have the tie and nothing else,
And
No,
the
I will
whipped
be
cream.
in a dress shirt, dress pants, dress shoes.
Oh, Katie, that happened long ago. Don't worry.
What Dave's trying to say is he'll start in a dress shirt with dress shoes and it'll go from there.
Right. No, it'll be dress shirt, dress shoes, dress pants.
You're going to look very respectable.
That's correct.
Okay.
Look like I normally do when I'm professional on things.
At the start, by the end, it'll be different.
Yeah, you'll see me. You'll see. You'll actually get to see me like
Oh
I
my
normally
God, no.
would look that you don't usually see.
The question
Which
I
is-
have is,
Did you see
The
the
question I
outfit
ha-
Borat wore?
Which is normally professional dressed when I take care of a lot of.
the question I have is who at the meetup on that night when you guys all do your prizes and the whole thing and the karaoke will have more clothes on, you or Ron? Because Ron's probably gonna come out in some outfit.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna.
I think Jennifer's going to be keeping an eye on Ron this year. After
Oh
what
yeah,
happened
I'm
last
pretty
year.
sure of that one.
Yes, that was
for sure.
that was
That's
That was
correct.
very
I will
fun.
That was
exactly,
spicy.
Neil. I will be what I would be wearing when I would wear when I meet clients. business professional attire.
Very nice. It is fun though. It's fun when everybody gets dressed up a little bit.
It is. It is nice to dress
Mhm.
up once in a while. I don't get too often to dress up. That's kind of why I'm kind of look at it.
It's fun to have the activities like the bowling and the baseball game, and you just kind of relax and hang out.
Oh,
and
I'm
have fun.
looking
But
to, I'm
to
I'm
get a
looking
little
to
bit
knock
dressed
some
up and be a little bit formal for the party is nice because we don't ever have an opportunity to do that. So
Right. Right.
yeah, and the place the restaurant is a very nice restaurant also.
Very nice.
It's fancier, so it's nice. You'll look great with your professional attire with a cupcake smashed all over your face. That'll look real
cream.
good.
Well,
All the cream.
well, that may be too, because I had to watch you because I saw what you did to Pete. So I know you're a little sneaky there, Jen.
Just a little. Don't worry. I'll
Oh.
make sure that the camera is live streaming right
Yeah,
there.
But
you'll
I will
be the
tell
face-
you,
you'll be the face of the meetup. Dave,
but she'll be sad when my Detroit's still in first place over the Guardians.
Okay, we'll see. There's a lot of time between now and then, Dave. Lots can happen.
Yeah.
You sound very confident
Well-
right now.
Hey, listen, I didn't even think they were going to make the playoff last year, but they're actually doing pretty good this year. I'm proud of
Okay,
myself.
well, it's only May
Just-
4th.
Just like you got and Guardians are good. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna come down to a close, tight knit. So I mean,
All right, we'll see. Everybody's
There you go.
witnesses. They're all hearing it.
I like it. Like I said,
I'll stand right there. I'll wait for you to just put that cupcake in my face right in front of everybody. I'll say, come on, Dave, come on.
and I'll be right there to protect her.
Thank you, Mama D.
oh, Pete just updated update for the attendees. So he just put the link in there. Yes. So if you guys are attending, then there's some updates.
Oh boy. What kind of updates are these? I didn't approve any
I'm
updates.
afraid to look.
Oh, that's
I did not approve any updates. Peter, what are you doing?
It's a great update.
I'm checking now. I did not approve any updates to go into the website.
Well, something happened.
Oh my God, Peter!
Instead of Ron, it's going to show his wrestler name. He's going to come in like a wrestling.
what? I'm not sure I want to see what's going on here now.
Oh my goodness!
Notice there's a food allergy section. Too,
Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh,
There's a lot of picky eaters in our community. I'm not one of them, but there is a lot. So I'm not surprised that needs to be taken care of.
oh boy! Everybody's gonna
Pete
wonder
McDevitt has
now.
been banned
Oh,
from this meetup and will be required to be in Canada these days. Please bring your whipped cream to celebrate this action.
everybody's gonna forget.
Oh, we lost
Wow.
Dave. There he is. Wow, your
my-
nose red as Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
And now,
Well, hey, as long as I'm on this page and I see that the final payment is due May 15th. That'll be coming up.
I know,
so
me too. I was
just
looking
let
at that also. I was looking at that
Yep.
also.
you know. Wow.
I don't know. I think I paid. I don't know how much I owe.
Who banned Pete from the meetup is what I want to know. Pete, who banned you?
that's what I want to know. Nobody.
I think
he
he
banned
banned
himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Did he
You
ban
banned
himself?
yourself?
How does the host get banned?
Okay.
It says
Required to be in
event. Who else
Canada.
could ban him?
That's interesting. himself.
To be in Canada these days.
That's
Whatever
sad that
it
you
is-
won't be there to celebrate the whipped cream with us. You won't be able to partake in
Exactly.
whipped cream with us, Pete. That's
Whatever
sad.
it is, don't blame me. Blame Peanut.
I guess you and Jonathan can have your own meetup in Canada. We'll be having fun
always
with
a
whipped cream
baseball
in
game.
Baltimore.
My
Yep.
stadium put a commercial out recently. Tuesdays are back, where every game that's the home game on Tuesday has $1 hot dogs. How much do you want?
Oh,
I've seen
nice.
people post up before where they bought
Costco.
like 13, 14.
Do you
going
do you have that ballpark mustard at your stadium? Do you do the ballpark mustard?
I think we have it. I don't know. I haven't been there in a while. It's been a couple of years since. It's been actually 6-7 years since I worked there. But
Oh, okay.
but yeah, I don't go often to it. But yeah, I believe we do for that. We do have mustard. Every place is slightly different, right? So I don't know if you like ours because, like, for people in New York, they have famous hot dogs, or Chicago Stadium or whatever has. We're not famous for ours, right? But Nate did a vlog a while back where he went to a game. Was it Nate? When he was in town. He did a vlog where he went to the game with somebody, and he had the premium dugout seats. So he had this buffet, which I've never seen. They had like lobster and everything.
Oh wow.
I don't want to know what he paid for it though. It's like,
Oh,
more
did we
than I
lose Debbie?
Yeah, looks like we lost Mama D.
Oh, no, another update.
Oh boy.
Updated the update. What the heck?
updated the update.
Updated the update.
Pete,
Oh,
I don't know if
just
Pete
tapped
realizes Google can pick these things up.
Google AI again.
Search engines can have fun with that.
Oh no, boy. Oh God.
If that's what it takes to get Stacy there, then yes,
True.
we're inviting Joel Payne.
That's fair.
Okay.
Sexy host if you like the Santa Claus look, I guess. If you think Santa Claus is sexy.
Oh,
Oh, Debbie's computer froze.
it pulled up. Yeah, I saw that.
Is there a Mrs. Claus?
There is a Mrs. Claus. Yes, there is. Oh boy. Who gave him control of the website?
He
I gotta
did. He's
change
the
all those
host. so-
password.
You
I gotta
changed the
change those
password on the
passwords.
site?
Next time I go in, I'm changing the password so he can't get in.
Oh,
Will he have his hat on? No. Let's no.
He just has
Oh,
his hat
Debbie's
on?
in.
oh, okay.
Debbie's back.
Yep, I got it. There you go. Welcome back,
Yeah, my
Mama D.
computer froze up.
It happens. It happened.
We just found out Santa Claus will be there with only his hat on.
Wow. That's okay.
But good
Mrs.
news,
Claus is
because
yet
he's
to be
going to be there.
determined.
Stacy will be there. So we'll get to see Stacy.
Well, she has to claim her prize.
Yeah.
She does.
Something.
The computer got creamed.
My computer got creamed.
Oh God.
It happened.
Wow.
Oh boy, Neil's on it now.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. This is what. This
That's
is-
what happens when Dave sprays it everywhere.
Wait a minute. I didn't do. Wait, I had nothing to do with this. I had nothing to do with that. That was somebody else bringing all that up now. I was sitting here being innocent tonight.
Yeah, right. You were talking about going up and down the runway, spraying that stuff.
No,
And-
if I was going to spray it, I have other ideas of where I'd be spraying it. But it has nothing to do with anybody in here. Trust me.
Oh my God, Neil. Oh my God. I think, okay.
Now we're breaking Jonathan.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a ton of fun, but I'm going to have to get going.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
need to get up
Well, thank
early
you
to
for
get to
coming
the
on, Jen.
baseball
It's
tomorrow, so.
I always love having you on, seeing your smile. And again, congratulations to your son and
Thank
his
you.
accomplishments. And again, I'm going to tell you again, the first two people I look forward to seeing is you. I look forward to seeing everybody, but you and Mama D will be the first two that I will definitely.
You got
And I'm
it.
going to have a really nice surprise for you when you see me.
Mm.
Now do I? No, okay. Oh boy.
I'm not going there.
Yep.
Okay.
It might involve a cupcake in Starbucks. I don't know, something like that.
Okay, we don't go to Starbucks right now. We know that Starbucks is out.
Okay, I gotta go.
You got
Have a good night, Jen.
All right, good night, you guys.
Guys,
Bye. Bye.
anyway, oh boy,
Yeah.
can we have any more fun?
I don't know. I'm kind of gonna be going myself in a couple more minutes because
Yeah, I mean, I've probably got some things I need to actually. Because if I'm going to do tomorrow, I need to make a thumbnail so I can put it out so that.
yeah, and I have to.
What time are you planning to go live for that?
Uh,
Today?
well, I know Pete's got sports and all that in the afternoon, so I'm not expecting a lot of people. So it'll be probably midday between 12 and 1 if I go that early. Because
Okay.
I plan on getting over there early to get a decent parking space because I know it'll be jam packed because it's that time of year over there. So
Yeah.
Who's going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow?
Everybody. It's May 4th. Everybody.
Oh, May 4th. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
so a lot of
there's
people will.
I don't know if Dad Bills will be joining him, but Desert Dreams getting off the boat and going directly to the park to meet Jen Caruso and whoever else is gonna. The whole gang
It's
is gonna
going
be
to be
there.
mobbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot there tomorrow, so that's why I'm not.
It will be because they're all trying to get the popcorn bucket, which is the Death Star.
Well, and that's why I'm debating on whether I want to do it this weekend or wait till after the high school graduation and do it on a Memorial Day weekend and maybe do St. Augustine then.
You probably should wait.
Because tomorrow is May 4th, so I may end up waiting and not. Actually, I think I will. You know what? Look for St. Augustine on the end of May. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have a 3-day weekend. Then, so
That's a good thing to do, Dave.
Well, good luck in the park.
well, it doesn't mean I may not go over there and just spend the day. I just won't be streaming.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you can also record things for your
Please
channel.
don't stop going there just to go, but
Well, yeah. Well, the thing of it is, I need to go over there and do some more. I need to do some filming for the travel channel and for just my Discord travel thing. And speaking of which, guys, I'm telling you, I'm adding more pictures and pictures. So if you're not part of there and you want to see some good pictures, and speaking of which, where's Jill?
She wasn't tried earlier.
She had some things to take care of, she said.
I'll have to get with her.
Yeah, she has some things she has to take care of.
Yeah, she was supposed. I was hoping she'd put some of her Disney treasure pictures over on Discord so people could.
Right.
That's okay. Besides that, tomorrow I'll get through, and then I only got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'll have my brand new desktop. So,
Very good.
the Discord's actually good because then if everybody like she goes away on vacation and wants to post stuff in there in a separate like section of it, then if you ever interview her down the road, you can just share your screen to the Discord of that section and then go through her photos that way. So you don't have to download it all.
The thing about it is the ones that have access is to the ones anybody that wants to see the travel things and like I said, a lot of it is that's where I'm trying to push the clients to so that they can see the different travel things and all that. I mean, it's got my contact information in there. And obviously as I start doing some more traveling, I'll put more stuff in there.
Good night, Neil.
But anyways,
Yeah.
speaking of which,
I'll put stuff in there in the fall.
Speaking of which, guys, I got to do this real quick so that somebody that catches this, we'll be back in a minute, and then we'll start wrapping up after that. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travelway. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travelway, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, guys, welcome back. All right. Anyways, so yeah, anybody that's looking to travel, thank you, Debbie, for putting that stuff into the links in there. Again, guys, make sure tomorrow go check out. There's going to be a whole bunch of and I don't know if a whole bunch of good streamers in the morning. I don't know if
Yeah, I don't know. I think not too sure.
I don't know who's all going on in the morning, but I know there's going to be a ton in the afternoon of streamers. I know tomorrow night you got the Triple C show with Rob Fuzz as the guest. I know Pete's got his Insomniac show late at night.
Yeah.
The Disney Baker will be on after Triple C's as well. He's talking about his cruise trip that he did. He did his first cruise ever.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because I'm telling you, as soon as I get the house in my place, yeah, I'm already going to be booking cruises for next year. So you guys things will start popping. That is, if I can finish getting the website up and running, which working on right now. So yeah, and and I kind of figured that, Jill. Just let me know when. When you guys are slow with that, let me know, because you still have to go through that one process. I got to figure out how to take. I don't know, because I just don't want anybody joining in on it. So, final thoughts, guys. But we'll start with Mama D. Yes, thank you for putting that in there too. Tomorrow night, Shade Room Runway, Kentucky Derby. Any final thoughts from you, Mama D?
No, just thank you again for having me on. You had a lot of fun.
And it is. It's been a lot of fun, guys. Jonathan, final thoughts from you, buddy?
Not a lot. Just wear clothes when you go to the event, please.
More than a tie.
Yes.
That I'm going to tell you, that is somebody else in the groups, not me. I will be professionally business attire dressed,
Like at least Ron will wear a cape that covers his
but
body.
I won't be looking like a golden statue. That's for sure.
Hey, it's the red carpet.
Yeah.
Can't blame me. Had to look nice.
Listen, I've seen the red carpets, and half of them look like all they're missing is the big white collar around the neck and the big red nose going, That's
well.
about what half of them look like on the red carpets.
I don't know.
Anyways, that's okay. Listen, I love Jonathan to I appreciate Jonathan, what you do and Debbie does and Jill does and all my moderators. Again,
I got my
I want
own
to take
halo.
time real quick to say thank you to all you moderators for what you guys do and taking care of this channel and supporting me as we grow. And we are slowly growing little by little. Eventually we're going to get to the point where we're actually closing in on being able to monetize and offer memberships and things like that too now soon. So, anyway, guys, thank you, Debbie, for putting that one in, because I was about to say, remember, May 6th, guys, please check. Do you know what time you're doing it, John?
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. It'll be after the dialogue show.
Okay, so dialogue on Tuesday night. So there you go. Full lineup of Tuesday night. You got me at 6 o'clock with the Vacation Oasis. You can do Traveling with Tinkerbell at 7 o'clock. The dialogues at, what does he do it at 8 o'clock, I think, for the dialogue?
Yeah, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock for the dialogues, and then
Me at
shortly
10.
right after that, you got the Grand and Miraculous at 10 o'clock. Boy, there's a whole lineup right there on Tuesday night of good streaming.
Night.
Yep.
So you
Well,
can't get any better than that, guys. So make sure you guys go check out John. Again, John, thank you for coming on. Jonathan, thank you for coming on. And of course, Mama D, it's always a pleasure to have you on. And of course, I do want to say thank you to Jen for coming on.
Yeah.
So thank you all for being here tonight. It's been a blast, guys. I think it's been 2 fun, full nights of no stress, just fun, all laughters and some crazy ups and crazy downs, people. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And see, we even got John fitting right in with us now. So there we go. It's all good.
Yep.
Well, I learned more about various types of cream than I ever wanted to know. So.
Welcome to the world of the Disney community, John.
Well, you started off talking about history, and somehow it transmogrified into.
See, and I don't know where this somebody, and I know this. It wasn't me that brought it up. I don't know where it came out of. I don't know where it came from.
You don't know where it comes from?
It was cream education.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure where all that came from. That wasn't me tonight. That's all I know.
You got to talk biology, not history.
It doesn't matter who brought it up. It's that you took it further beyond what that person brought up.
No, I didn't, Jonathan. No, I didn't. That other people did that. That was not me.
Something about a tie with cream for clients.
No. That was long after it was already started. People took it and ran with it, and it was already just going. So it was already well off the track. That wasn't me tonight. Yes, I put my 2 cents in, I'll admit, but I didn't. I was nowhere near the start of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we had the walk-in closet.
It's all fun. It's all good and fun. That's what I love about it, guys. We've got the best community that we can think of. Again, though, I do want to continue. Let's continue to pray for Doug and his family, though, as what he's going through. So, pray for everybody that's, anybody that's going through anything right now. And I know our needs have More like 50 cents. What's that supposed to mean, Katie?
What?
That's right. It's a supply closet with cream, lots of cream in it.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm not even touching that one. That one I wasn't even. Anyway.
Oh my God. All right.
All right. But anyways, yeah, so, just keep everybody in prayer and the pride across the community, because there's a lot of people that, that are going through different things. And, I like what, Doug and Tina both say. Sometimes just reach out to people, say hi to them, because you never know when you say hi or when you listen to those people, and it may make a difference in their day.
Mhm.
Always.
So, let's try to show the world what this community's. I like the way this community is, and I like the way we take for and way we show love for each other throughout this community. Let this community be a light onto the rest of the world, which is topsy-turvy.
Amen.
Mhm.
So with that, guys, I'm going to say what I always say. From the world of Disney Magical Theme Parks, may you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a magical night. Bye, guys.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Bye, night. Bye, Jill. Bye, Katie. Bye.
Bye.